They met quietly, as fate tends to work. Not in a ballroom, not during a celebration, but in the palace courtyard, late at night. When Amora escaped the noise of politics for a moment of breath. Chaol was on guard duty, his armor catching moonlight. He didn't bow too quickly. He didn't speak with fear. He spoke with honesty. And that honesty became her addiction. In secret corners of the palace gardens, they shared stolen conversations. Not about power, but about dreams. Chaol didn't see Amora as a crown. He saw her as a woman. And for the first time in years, Amora felt free. But love, real love, doesn't come without consequences. Especially when the world is watching. It began with silence. The northern wind stopped bringing merchants. Then caravans stopped arriving. And then, one morning, a messenger rode into the palace, bleeding and terrified. He fell on one knee before the queen and gasped, "Your Majesty, the kingdom of Dravemore has seized our border towns. They are burning villages. And taking hostages." The palace erupted. Council members shouted. Generals slammed tables. Nobles demanded immediate war. But Queen Amora didn't shout. She stood slowly. And the room fell quiet the moment her eyes lifted. "Bring me the maps," she said. War was not new. But something about this felt different. Because Dravemere wasn't just attacking. They were starving Aveyron, blocking supply routes, cutting trade, weakening the people. A slow death. Not a fast one. And the truth came like a blade. Aveyron could not win a long war. Their army was strong. But their resources were fragile. If war dragged on, the people would suffer. And Amora knew exactly what desperation could do to a kingdom. It could break it from the inside. That night, the royal council gathered in a private chamber. One of those rooms where decisions were made that people never heard about. But always paid for. The eldest councilman, Lord Saurian, stepped forward. "There is a way," he said carefully. The queen's gaze narrowed. "Speak." He exhaled. "Dravemore's prince, Prince Darius, has offered a truce. A marriage alliance." The room held its breath. Amora's fingers tightened around the armrest of her throne. Lord Saurian continued, voice almost gentle. "If you marry him, the war ends. Our border towns will be returned. Trade routes will reopen. The people will live." A queen marrying for peace wasn't rare. But what made this different was Amora's silence. Because everyone knew. A queen can hide her love from the streets. But not from the walls of her own palace. The court had seen the way she looked toward the guards. The way her heart softened when Chaol entered the room. And now the council was asking her to bury that heart alive.